lovelies, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Yasmin. Thank you so much for being here. And the fun fact for this video is that I love the movie Venom. Manny and I just went to watch it last night and it's so good. It's really funny and it's just really good. It's just one of those movies that I can probably watch over and over and over. So definitely recommend if you guys are still not decided on watching the movie, definitely recommend. So for today's video, I wanted to do I want to do a Halloween tutorial, but I want it to be a little more wearable, like something that you can wear to like a Halloween party or something, because I know those are coming up. I know there's a lot of them, but this is mostly something like if you just want to do something wearable but simple and not do towards a specific character. I don't know, it's just like makeup that's kind of Halloween-ish. So yeah, I'm mostly gonna be playing with the color purple today. I'm really feeling the purple and I want to do something fun for the lips. So if you guys want to know how to get the look, and then just keep watching. I would like to quickly apologize for the lighting. Again, the weather's really cloudy and not cloudy. It's really annoying. So I'm sorry if the lighting's a little off today. It's just the weather changing, and with the weather changing, this cloud, see now it's getting, oh, just got very bright in here. I'm very sorry about the lighting. So I've already done my eyebrows and prime my eyes with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I feel like eyebrows are more something of like preference. If you guys like to do your eyebrows a certain way, then do them however way you like. But I already did that, and if you're curious on what products I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Ebony, and I also use the pomade as well, and also the shade Ebony, and then I clean them up with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. But I already have them primed, and I'm going to go in with the Morphe 35V. I know I just did a eyeshadow tutorial on this, but I wanted to play with the purple that's in here because it's very dark and it's very Halloween. So I really wanted to play with that color. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the eyes. All right, it just got very bright and sunny in here, and I'm very sorry. So to start off, I went ahead and like pulled my hair back really quick, and I zoomed you guys closer. That way you can get a better look of that shadow. So I'm gonna go in with this Morphe M504. It's a very fluffy brush, very fluffy. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start with a transition color, but it's kind of like a lid color as well. I kind of just want to put it all over my lid just so I have some sort of color for this concealer. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Scandal, which is this very nude-ish color right here. And I'm just gonna take some on this brush. I really want to coat this brush. Oops, a lot of fallout there. Just gonna go ahead and let me open my mirror. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my skin looks awful. I don't know what's going on. It's been doing this for like 2 weeks, but I think it's because I haven't been drinking water, which I'm really bad at drinking water, like really bad. So I've been trying to get back on the water. I forgot my water bottle. It's fine. I have a water bottle and I've been filling it up like crazy, and I've been chugging that water because I feel like my skin is very dehydrated right now. I'm trying my best to drink more water, but it's just, I don't like drinking water. I just don't. Like, a lot of people find it very satisfying. I don't. I'd rather drink a soda. So I know that's probably really bad too, but I feel like also because I've been eating a lot of like junk food, like a lot of chips, I think that also has to do with my skin breaking out like crazy. And I also feel like it could be because I recently dyed my hair, and when I was in the shower, like I did my skincare and stuff, but I feel like my pores are always like very open in the shower because of the steam. I feel like the chemicals got into my pores, so now my skin's like, bitch, because you dyed your hair, now we're gonna suffer. So I regret it a lot, but what can I do? It's already done, so just gotta figure out how to get my skin back in order. Now that I have that all over my lid and my crease, pretty much my whole eyeball up there, I'm gonna take this Morphe M330. It's another fluffy brush, but it's not as big, but I love this brush. I have like 5 of these. They're so good. I'm gonna go in with another deeper shade. I'm gonna go in with the shade, what is this shade called? It's called Vixen. It's right in here. It's a deeper brownish color, and I'm just gonna go in with that all over my lid and crease. That will definitely be a transition shade. So I'm gonna coat the brush. I'm just gonna start from the outer corner and bring it in. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot something really important for this eyeshadow tutorial. I forgot I was gonna put tape so I can create a wing, and I forgot, but that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I'm gonna do that really quick. It's okay because I've only just started putting the transition color in. If I would've went in with the purple, then that would've been kind of really annoying. So I'm gonna do that really quick, so BRB. Okay, now that they're on, and I'm pretty sure they're even, I'm hoping so. You guys totally do not have to do this. If you know how to do a wing freehand, you're awesome, but I cannot. So I put the tape there just for that reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with that transition color, which was Vixen. I just dropped my brush. I'm gonna go in with that transition color Vixen, and I'm gonna continue what I was doing here before I totally forgot to put this on my eyeball. And by this, I meant the tape. All right, this is pretty much how I wanted it to look. It looks really dark and really deep, and I did go in a few times with the shade and just kept adding on until I got it to the color that I wanted. This is perfect. So now I'm gonna go in with this little brush right here. It's kind of like a smudge brush-ish, but it's a little denser in my opinion. So I'm gonna go in with that purple shade now. And the purple shade in this palette is called Bad Boy, which is kind of cool. It's this purple shade right in here. It's really pretty. So I'm gonna go in with that on this brush. And I want this eyeshadow to be really matte. The only type of shimmer I'm gonna add is probably in my inner corner. But right now I'm just gonna add that shade. I'm gonna tap some on my brush here. Make sure I really tap off that excess here. Good thing I did my eyes first. And then I'm just gonna go in and kind of tap the shade in. You're probably really gonna have to build this shade up. Cool. I'm just tapping it onto my lid. And it looks a little crazy, and I just wiped off a lot of the excess. But I'm gonna take this brush, and I was just sweeping this clean brush that had no product on it and just sweeping it over a little bit, just so these colors blend a little better. Now I'm gonna take this other blending brush and just dip back into that Vixen shade, which is that darker brown, and blend these together. The purple was really hard to put onto my lid with the brush, so I had to go in with my finger and tap it onto my eyeball. And I know that purples are really hard to make, so it wasn't that much of a big deal for me. It did come up, the pigment looked a lot better once I used my finger. So tapping it on here. The more I tap on here, the more it goes away. So that's really annoying. I think I might have to just cross out the idea of making this an all matte look and just tap on that purple shimmer shade that was right next to it, which was called Crush. It looks like this. It looks so nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna use my finger as well. Actually, I might just use a brush. That way I can wet it and really intensify the eye, because right now, oh my god, it got so dark in here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it looks really dark in here. I got some product onto my brush, and I'm gonna use my Morphe Setting Mist, and I'm just gonna spray some on there and tap it onto my eyeball. Usually when things go downhill, you could just add a shimmer on your lid and it'll look better, so. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that looks so much better already, and it's so dark in here, it's so annoying. Oh my gosh. Hey, this actually looks so much better. Okay, I love that shade, that purple shimmer shade. It's totally saved the look, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and sorry it's so dark in here. I really do apologize. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some wing liner, and I'm gonna use my Maybelline Curvitude liner and do some mascara, which I'm probably gonna use my L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I'm gonna pop on some lashes, and then we'll be right back to finish up the face. Literally, you guys, it was just pouring rain, and it was so ugly outside, like super dark, super gray, really sad, and it was pouring rain, and now like the sun's up and it's happy and the rain's calming down. I even had to pull out my old ring light because I literally thought my video was about to fall into flames, and this video was about to be trash because the lighting was trash. So I brought out the ring light to see if it would save me, but I guess the sun's back up, so I guess I'm saved. So I think while my lashes are drying, I'm gonna go ahead and start with my face. So haven't been using any primer at all, like no primer. I've just been doing my skincare and like adding my moisturizer and stuff. And my moisturizer is actually a little bit tacky, which doesn't bother me because it's kind of sticky. Well, now it's kind of dried down, but it gets a little sticky. So again, doesn't bother me. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my foundation. So I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation because as you can see from my skin, I need full coverage because my skin looks like shit. But I also think you should always use a full coverage foundation, especially if your eyes are really, if you're going full glam or if you're doing really, really dark eyes. I think you need something that's super full coverage. So I'm gonna go in with that, and I use the shade Classic Ivory. Again, this shade does oxidize a little bit, so you'll see it go on a little light, but then it'll dry down into a lot darker, a lot darker color. Ugh, I'm really bad at talking today. Then I'm gonna go in with my Morphe sponge. I just bought this. This sponge is really good. Like, I like this sponge. It's only $7, so I'm gonna go ahead and shake this up. And mine's a little dirty, I apologize. And I'm just gonna put some right on here. That's one pump right there. Let me get my mirror. I'm just gonna go ahead and start on one side of my face here. Get my hair out of the way, and I wanna be very careful not to get it near my wing liner. Which, by the way, one wing probably looks bigger than the other, but it's okay. Lashes cover it. Now that I got one side, I'm gonna take the other side, do another pump here. I'm just going to dab it on there. I just also quickly want to say thank you to you guys, because you guys have been telling me, like, giving me a lot of kind words, and I love that. Like, it's making me feel so, like, I don't know. You guys are just so sweet to me, and your kind words always make me so happy, and I love that you guys are loving my channel and what it's about and what I'm doing, because if you guys have your own channels, you would understand, but it's really hard to think of content, especially right now, because I'm trying to not spend money. It's really hard to create content, and I love sitting down here with you guys, and I love that you guys have been loving with the things I've been coming up with and doing on my channel, and just your kind words are they're really uplifting. You guys are so sweet. You guys are amazing. Like, I love talking to you guys. Thank you so much for commenting and saying hi and leaving me your feedback on videos. Like, you guys are amazing. Like, I can't, like, every time I see a comment from you guys, like, my heart, like, goes crazy. Like, you guys are so amazing. Like, oh, I really appreciate you and you guys as my subscribers and as pretty much my friends. So that's what I see you guys as, and I do this for you, and you guys just make me really, really happy, and I'm happy you guys are enjoying what I'm coming up with, and I love talking to you guys. Okay, now that I got my foundation on, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I use the shade Light Medium. This is my most favorite concealer ever in, like, the whole entire universe, so I don't think any other concealer will top this. Like, in my opinion, I like it, so I'm going to go ahead and put some underneath my eyes here. Just need one swipe, some on my nose, cover up my scarring, a little bit on my forehead, here. Maybe add some on my little blemishes here. And now with that sponge, I'm going to take the tip end and start blending this out. Alright, now I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder, and I'm going to just put it up. And I'm just going to use that same sponge, and I'm going to use probably just use this end that hasn't been used. And I'm going to go ahead and start powdering my face down. You guys can totally bake if you need to. I don't really bake anymore. I just kind of press the powder into my skin where I need it. I press a lot of powder on my nose because I get super oily on my nose. I put a lot of powder on. I just kind of press it into my skin. Now that I have my powder on, I've been doing this thing where after I do my full face powder, I'm going to go in and spray my face down a little bit. Just so they can kind of settle into my skin really quick. And then after this dries, then I go in with my contour, bronzer, blush, and all that right afterwards. So go ahead, and I know it's just a random Fashion Nova card I had. My other card ripped, so I need to get a little fan. I really do, but this is gonna have to work for now. I haven't really been powder contouring anymore. I've just been kind of going straight in with bronzer, and I'm gonna use my Physician Formula Butter Bronzer, and I use the shade just bronzer. I tried a light bronzer, but it's too light, so I use the regular bronzer. I just use this really tapered, really big fluffy brush. So I'm just going to do that. And I just kind of hold it like this, that way I can really get kind of like that contoured effect, but still bronze at the same time. And I try not to go underneath my cheekbone. I just kind of stay up here and kind of blend upwards. And then I bring whatever is left onto my forehead. And take some more. This is a really great bronzer, you guys. Like, it smells so good. I know you guys have probably heard of this bronzer before, but just saying, just in case. And it's dark in here. Awesome. Then for blush, I'm going to take the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Rose d'Oro. I really love this blush. It's my favorite blush, and I've been using a more smaller brush. Before I use a really big fluffy brush, but now I just use a smaller tapered fluffy brush. And I just tap some product onto my brush and I just take off the excess because this is a really pigmented blush. So then I just start back here. I feel like my face is a little more round, so I feel like this frames my face a little better. Instead of doing it on the apples of my cheeks, I just kind of bring it outward and just blend it into the bronzer. I really hope you guys don't mind the lighting in here. It just got dark again and it's gonna start raining again. This video is a mess. But you know what? Not every video is gonna be perfect. So I'm just gonna keep moving forward. So for highlighter, I'm gonna take my Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in Molten Gold. And where's my brush? Where is it? I'm just gonna take this other, it's supposed to be an eyeshadow brush, but I'm gonna use it for highlighter because I don't want a really big fluffy brush for my highlighter. And I'm just gonna take some here. And I have a lot of texture, so hopefully it doesn't look too bad. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and finish off the under eyes. So I'm gonna go in with the 2 shades that I used. Can you all settle down? So I'm gonna go back in and use the Scandal and Vixen shade, the 2 brown shades, and I'm just gonna mix them together and rub them underneath my lower lash line. Oops, forgot to close that. And I'm just gonna use this smaller tapered blending brush. It's very tapered, it's not super like crazy loose, so oops. Yeah, here it goes. I'm actually gonna switch over to this brush. I think this brush will be a little more precise. So I'm gonna mix the 2 shades and just rub them underneath here. Now I'm gonna go in with that deep purple shade and hopefully it doesn't look like garbage, and it's the shade Bad Boy. I'm gonna take some of that purple and smudge it underneath here. I'm gonna take this smaller blending brush and I'm just gonna blend this out. That way it's not so harsh. Kind of looks a little smoked out, which is really cool because it's Halloween. Well, it's gonna be for Halloween, you know, or you can use it for whatever you want, but preferably for Halloween is what I was trying to go for, but again, whatever you want. Now for the inner corners, I'm gonna take this shade Shameless. It's like a really like champagne-y gold color shimmer, and I'm gonna put it on this pencil brush and I'm gonna put some on here, spray it down and put it into my inner corners. I'm gonna take my lower lash mascara again and not forget my lower lash mascara. If you guys haven't noticed, I always forget my lower lash mascara. Like pretty much like 90% of the time, I forget my lower lash mascara. So put that now, that way I don't forget. Now for the part that I'm super excited about is the lips. So I'm gonna go in with the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner Dead of Night, and I'm probably just gonna use this. The last time I used Slayer, it's got really patchy, so I'm probably just gonna try and just do my lips with this, but we'll see. So you're gonna need a black lipstick or lip liner, whatever you choose. And I'm just gonna put that all on my lips. I wasn't going to, but I am gonna add a little bit of that Slayer liquid lipstick from Kat Von D. I'm just gonna add a little bit here. Most of my lip is the Kylie Lip Kit though. Okay, now that I got the black lipstick on there, I'm gonna go in with a gloss. Preferably that you go in with a clear gloss, but I don't have a clear gloss. I just have my Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is as close to a clear gloss that I got. So I'm gonna take some on my finger and I'm just gonna dab some on my lip here. Without doing that, I'll clean it up in a minute. All right, you wanna be very, very careful when you're doing that part because it can get everywhere. So once you have that, I'm gonna take a purple glitter. This is from Mineral Cosmetics. We got it over when we were visiting our family, and I got it at the mall, and they sold it at like a booth. I got a bunch of colors, but here's a purple one, and it's in the shade Meteor. I'm gonna open it up. It's just a purple glitter. Here, I'll show you guys. This is what the glitter looks like. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's very purple. Can you guys see that? It's really purple. It's really Halloween. So now I'm gonna take my finger, and I'm just gonna dab my finger in there. I'm gonna tap it on my lip. Just like that. Be very careful. This is gonna get everywhere, by the way. Make sure that you're tapping and not rubbing. So that brings us to the end of this video. I went ahead and straightened my hair off camera really quick just because I feel like straight hair, long straight hair just goes with the vibe of this look. Let me know what you guys thought about the look down below. Let me know if you guys are going to recreate it. And if you do, please let me know. I have all of my social media down below. I have my Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, everything down below so you guys can let me know. And I would love to see if you guys do recreate this. This was a lot of fun for me. This is a little bit out of my, it's not super much out of my comfort zone, but I've never done glitter lips before and I love purple. So it was a lot of fun. And again, I'm so sorry about all the lighting issues. It was just a mess, but I had a lot of fun filming this video. Again, let me know if you guys liked it by giving the video a like, and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I do post videos every Sunday, and I'll be trying to do more Halloween stuff. I have 2 more ideas that I want to do, and I hope you guys are here for it, and I hope you guys like my content so far. Please leave a comment, say hi. I would love to say hi to you guys and talk to you guys. You guys already know I love you guys so, so, so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!